What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and today I've got you another starter squad for you guys to start off with in FIFA. These squads are slowly getting more and more expensive in terms of the leagues I'm choosing. Obviously I'm choosing some of the better players because they're more available at a cheaper price, such as some of the gold rare players and stuff like that. Today I've got you a Primeira Liga or the Liga Portuguesa league, and it's got some very good players in it. Quite cheap players as well, and you could make this squad extremely beastly. I'm going to have another video of a squad very similar, but with some of the better players in the league to choose from if you got a bit more coins available. But this squad is just as good, very good, solid squad overall, and let's get straight into it. So we're going to be playing the 4-1-2-1-2 a formation I've used quite a bit at the start of FIFA. I just find it a fairly good combination of attack and defense, and works fairly well if you get everyone in decent work rates and stuff like that. This team actually cost me 6k bang on, all the players and all their prices. I aim for a starter team. I class a starter team as probably around 5k, just over, just because that's a very easy, substantial amount you can pick up from just using your starter teams, or even just from collecting the daily gifts at the start of FIFA. So if you guys aren't getting too many coins and wanting some beast teams, go and check out some of my other starter squads. I've got all the major leagues, and I'm slowly doing the Russian league, I think will be next, and then the Turkish league, and then I'll be advancing into some more expensive teams with some more better players, which could be very useful for your guys. But let's get straight into the team and the goalkeeper, and we have this player here, Raul Patricio, the Sporting keeper, and like I said, we're going to have some gold rare players now in the squad, because this guy goes for 700 coins, which is just over discard price for this player, and he's a very good keeper indeed. As you can see, he's got 83 diving, 80 reflexes, 81 handling, and 78 position. Some fantastic stats indeed. 6'3" as well, so quite a tall player, and I think he's a fantastic keeper. You've also got Julio Cesar as well, which does for a bit more to fill that role as well. Moving on the right back, sorry, we have this player here, Thirdlik, another Sporting player, 76 rated right back, and he's got 82 pace. The rest of his stats are very solid indeed. As you can see, all of them in the 70s apart from shooting, which is not going to be doing too much of that as a right back. 400 coins as well, again, just over discard price. He has got the high attack and work rate, so he's going to be bombing down the field and helping support the attack, which I feel sometimes helps quite a bit in a 4-1-2-1-2, in the fact that you have your CDM sitting, which can always cover the space there. Moving on to the first centre back, we have this player here, Mauricio. Another Sporting player, and this guy, 450 coins, 68 pace, 78 defending, and 77 physical. High defensive work rate as well. 6'1", so obviously not the tallest of centre-back options out there, but still he's got an okay amount of pace, and quite a good physical player to have at the back. He's going to be paired up with this player here, Martins Indy, an FC Porto player, 75 rated, with 68 pace, 76 defending, and 79 physical. 6'1" as well as the high defensive work rate. So those two work quite well in combination. They are not the fastest of centre-backs. I would like to see someone around the 70s at least, because sometimes you do get caught with the over-the-top ball from really pacey strikers such as Doomby or Sturridge. But other than that, they seem to be fairly solid. Moving on to the left-back, we have this player here, Elisal, the Portuguese Benfica left-back. I believe he used to play in the Liga BVA, and it cost me 700 coins. Again, discard price basically for a gold rare card. Medium, which again, like I said, isn't too bad. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 87 pace, and again, look at his stats, all in the 70s and 80 physical. A fantastic player to have in that left-back position. Moving on to the CDM here, we have this player here, William Carvalho, another Sporting player, 78 rated, and this guy is known for being a future star, and he's been bidded by many big clubs in the BPL and stuff like that, and didn't move this season, but I reckon he'll move in the upcoming seasons. But for 400 coins, he doesn't look like the most solid of the players, as you can see. Yes, he's got very good defensive and physical stats, but that's what he does. He just sits in that hole, kind of in the defensive hole, I'd say. 6'2", so he's quite a tall player, high defensive work rate, and just basically makes the tackles, breaks down the play, and helps start up the play as well, and stuff like that. Works very well in that CDM position. Moving on to the right mid, we've got another Sporting player, common theme in this squad, and it's this player here, Nani. I used to have Carrillo, another Sporting player, in that position, just because he was a bit of a cheaper option, but I didn't feel like he worked that well. He is a default right wing, but he didn't work well in that right mid position, especially in the 4-1-2-1-2. So I decided to go for Nani, and he worked a lot stronger there for 1,200 coins for a 5-star skiller. High attacking work rates as well, works fantastically well. Yes, his pace isn't the highest on the card, but he's got some outstanding acceleration and agility, so it feels Very, very rapid in-game, fantastic dribbling, and also good shooting as well. Works very, very well on that right wing. Moving on to the left mid here, we have this player here, Gaitan, another Benfica player, Argentinian, 82 rated player, I believe one of the higher rated gold non-red cards of FIFA this year. And this guy was one of the players I just didn't feel like he was present. For 500 coins, quite a cheap player, medium work rates, and I think that was the main reason of his downfall, in the fact that he's not the paciest of players. He does have good stats in terms of dribbling, shooting and passing, 4-star skill moves as well, but he just never seemed to be in the right position where I wanted to thread the ball to, and it just felt as if he was playing almost as a left back. I felt my left back was overlapping him a number of times, and I just found it frustrating how if he had high attack and work rates, I think he'd be a fantastic, solid player to have out there. Moving on to the centre attacking mid here, we have this Colombian here, Quintero, another FC Porto player, 78 rated, costs 500 coins, and works quite well. As you can see, all of his stats basically in the places you want them for a cam. 75 pace, not too bad, decent dribbling, shooting and passing. Medium low, which is okay. It does stay in that position quite well. I do find sometimes you have to be careful with work rates because players do drift out positions, but he stayed in the position, scored a couple of goals and assisted a couple, and has got 4-star skill moves and works fairly solidly. Moving on to the strike force here, and this is probably one of the best non-red duo you can get, and you get a full, these front three can get good links of chemistry in terms they all play for the same club. The first player here is going to be this player here, Adrian, the Spanish player, used to play for Atletico Madrid, a very, very good card then, and still a very, very good card. 400 coins, 81 pace, but he felt a lot faster in the game. 83 dribbling and 75 shooting with 70 physical as well. 6-foot player, so got a decent height on him and high attacking work rates. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and worked very, very well combined with this player here up top as well. Abu Bakara, a very, very good player. Guys, this guy is a fantastic striker. 85 pace, 71 dribbling, 77 shooting, and 70 physical. But he felt a lot stronger in terms, he just felt really strong. You couldn't muscle him off the ball. 6 foot as well. Cost me 350 coins. He is a fantastic striker indeed. High attack and work rate as well. And 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Basically, those two strikers play a very, very similar role and work very, very well, especially with Quintero there, playing them in with some nice through balls and stuff like that. But guys, that is the Premier League or Liga Portuguesa squad there, as you can see on the screen. For, like I said, 6,000 coins is a fairly solid squad. There is players that you would swap out, but if you had the coins, you would swap out to players like Jackson Martinez up front. You've got some very, very different options in terms of, I think, Alexander as a left back, Danlinho as a right back. The centre back is kind of the lacking issue I found. You've also got Enzo Perez you could put as a centre mid or CDM, maybe to be a swap out of Carvalho. Carvalho, I just felt his pace wasn't there. I'm not too sure how many left mid options there were, but there's plenty of right mid options in terms of Quaresma, Nani, Carrillo, there's Taylor as well, so you've got options there. I'm not too sure about the cams, and obviously you've got Jackson Martinez up front if you were to bolster this squad, but there will be an updated squad, more expensive squad builder coming out later, guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button, also remember to hit that like button if you like some episode, and also remember to comment in the comment section, say if you like this squad or not, and what squads to do in the future, guys. This has been Crush. Till next time, adios.